Everyone, and welcome back to another video here. And in this one, we are going to be making a new character, starting a new journey. And we are currently in the character creation screen right now. So, get this up here. Alright. Oops. Alright, so, let's make the... already done that one before, so let's do this, and then we'll do this one. In November, next month, they are coming out with the, newest expansion called Endwalker, which is creating a new, or which is going to be introducing a new class known as the Reaper. So we are going to work our way up to that point to become a Reaper and beat the whole game with a character. Now I know in the past I've made characters and I've done stories and I've done you know, the stream series or whatever with this, but I've never actually finished it. But this one we're actually going to go all the way through, finish it, and so forth. So I can't wait to do that. We are going to be reading all the dialogue. It's going to be a very long series, but I am going to actually stick with the series for this. So we are going to be choosing this character. He's going to become a Reaper. You got to get to level 70. They said that it does not matter what class you start out as long as you get one of the classes to level 70, then you can unlock the Reaper. So we're going to choose this guy. I want to make him I want to know how tall 82 inches is. Let's see, 82.2 inches in 2 feet. Oops. That's 6'10". Wow. Maybe not that tall. But if I do 76.4 inches. 76.4. That's 6'3". So let's just do let's do 80. We'll do an even 80. Alright. Now I want to make him like pretty dark skinned. So we'll do that. As for the hair, trying to think if I should do. I want to do like some kind of a long hair that I think like would be really good for a Reaper. So for the long hair, let's see. Is there like any hair that like covers his face or something? That'd be really cool. Like have like a hair that covers his face. There's that hair. I don't like that hair for a guy. There's that hair which covers like half his eye. Could do that one. Could do that one. Yeah, let's do this one. This one looks really cool. The hair is obviously going to be black. We will do some highlights in his hair. Yeah, let's do that. That works. All the face stuff is fine, so we're going to keep all that the same. Eye color we'll do red. We're going to do an odd eye. We'll do the odd eye, we'll do white for the odd eye. Or maybe, no, what we should do is we should do that as the odd eye, like that is, yeah, and then we'll do this as red. So like the odd eye, like, is gonna be, the hair's gonna be covering that white odd eye. Yeah, I like that. So we'll do that. Eyebrows are fine. Nose is fine. Mouth is all fine. We'll do none for that. Ear shape is We'll do that one. And then we'll do that. I could do a goatee. We'll do a scar. Alright. Yes. Alright. Confirm. Let's do that one. Confirm. Alright. So then, not the glaciers, don't want any of that. Sun, no, not the sun. Let's do that one. Alright, so now this is where we get to choose what we want to be. So we have a gladiator. And we have a pugilist. We got a lancer, which I've done a lancer before. Could do a gladiator. Or we could do an archer. The lancer might be the best fit though, honestly. Now thinking about it. Cyphers of War. Could be a pugilist too and use, you know, his hands or whatever. So we got Gridania. Pugilist, that's older. I could do this. Yeah, let's do that place. Alright, and then keyboard. So we're going to choose a name here. Ryuk. I had a name here picked out. I gotta look back at the. Okay. Hopefully they can do this name with spaces in one name. Let me see. Oops. So let's do this then. Let's do that. Oh wait. Oh no. No. Try this again. Sun. La. I guess it has to be lowercase. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Alright, and now it's just loading up here. So this is going to be our new Reaper at some point. But for now, he's a Marauder, so let's go into it. So we will be reading all the dialogue. I will be going through. Oh, we gotta wait for a second. We'll be going I'll be reading all the dialogue. We'll be going through all the cutscenes. That way you guys can see like the full story of everything. I got like a net in here now, and so forth. So I gotta see if my watch is charged. All right. Now it's getting us in. Alright, so we are going to be going through this now. Like I said, now, one thing about this though is I do apologize if I kind of like struggle on some of the readings just because the way they say things is a little different than like normal English and stuff. So sometimes it can be kind of hard to read things the way they say stuff because they say things, their English is way different than the normal English. So just let you guys know. But we're going to read this first. Well, not read it, but watch it.
Here. Here. Feel.
Think. Alright. So here we go, towards the beginning. Alright, you alright, lad? You're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Well enough the shape you got your stomach churning, has it? Don't seem like seasickness. Look at you. It'll be the ether then, I reckon. Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others. See, we ain't too far from the villain now. We're just chock full of aetherites. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Ugh. Might as well have been blooming seasickness. Ship's leading around like a demented chocobo today. I reckon I might head out on deck, give myself a breath of fresh air. Limsel Minsa is still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how about you keep me company till we get there? And them youngins don't much care for conversation, see. Anyway, Brendan's the name, and peddling's me trade. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say that you are one of the new adventurers. Am I one? knew it. Go wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventure is a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? To gain power. Power? As in, power to do good? Like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that? Ah, I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up a lot of fighting, that's for sure. Unless you're Warcraft in the adventurer business. Once you make port, you best sign yourself up the Adventurers Guild. They'll say you're on the right path. And, it wouldn't hurt to join the guild neither. Limsa's home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to swing an axe, or even sling a spell, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, matter of fact. Ah! Ship's off the starboard bow! Pirates' colors! Pirates? Bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below! What is the world coming to? Pirates firing and a ship flying? Limps of colors? Bastards either have a boatload of balls or buggers all brains. You can rest easy, friends. We made it out of cannon range. And no Buccaneer's bark will cast its flighty tempest once the wind's in her sails. Oh, that was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have a look, shall we? By the by, this is your first trip to Laminsa? Actually not, but I just say yes because I'm a new adventurer. It is. Well then, let's journey, internet, tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Limsa Laminsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilians' influence, the city-state could almost pass a respectful nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folks ain't so quick to change, and with the town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with, like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that ain't bad enough, I've heard these sergeants and raidens the close just as bold as you please. Them are sea dwellings, beastmen the locals call fishbacks, in case you didn't know. Ah, at long last. Land ho! Behold, Limsa Laminsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Lemelin, goddess of navigation.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Rotamo Sea, lies the maritime city-state Limsa Lominsa. To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane. What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the market to deliver me wares. Then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for saving me ass earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
This is our journey, guys. This is our journey. Hey, you there. I mean you. This is my district, and I'm making my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. An adventurer, fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. I thought one of Ffxiv's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. Alright, welcome to Ffxiv's, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and bridges. The rough-cut diamond of the Rotano Sea. Alright, so obviously we're doing control and mouse. This stuff, I already know. This stuff's not part of the story. It's just... nope, don't need any of that. Alright. Nope, don't need any of that. Now then, I'm sure you're an itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence into the city, and without a bit of local knowledge, you'd like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wrench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not far, just head straight down the street and speak with Greffar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call a crow's lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Bedouin. He's the proprietor of the wrench. He might curse like an ale sold in sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along, and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Alright, so let's go over here now. Welcome to Ffxiv. If you remind your visit to Johnny Wrench, the code's lift will take you there. Greetings to you, lad. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't there for a drink, are ya? You've come with your mind to an adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find those sorters will work here in Limsa. The name is Beta, and the most hospitable of us distilleries is the Johnny Wrench. 'Tis also the Omino of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specially for handling Guild's business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than reading the throats of regulars. Adventurers have a knacking for finding trouble, see? The way he talks. Not that they need it in these parts. On account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks at the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Guardian Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course. But if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill a lot of us. This town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again, and you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame him, after everything that's happened? Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only things that got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice damned bastard of a dragon. It took out bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way as make no one's own sense. None of the folks who saw and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy like recollection from and or at night on the ale. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing they all remember, and that's the group of adventurers who laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink, when she was bound for her abyss. But I say we remember, truth is, though we ain't forgotten what they did for us, this goddamn calamity spawned memory loss robbed us of our names. It won't ever let us picture their damn faces. 'Tis like staring at a gull flying in the front of the sun. All you see is your minds in the shadows set against the blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it. By the way, give or take the odd goal. It's this what got people calling these heroes the Warriors of Lights. If Limps is ever going to put this time or darkness behind it, it's going to need adventurers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we've lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. And that's why any aid we can give to adventurers is effort well spent. What do you say, lad? You willing to lend us your strength? Me thanks to you, and to the navigator and all. I know she's steer yet for another reason. But listen to me, Yadarin, unlike the sun towards fishwife. 'Tis high time we get you marked in my book. Put your scroll right there. Wayurk Salamatera, is it? And a fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. You there, adventurer. You sailed in the last ferry, did you not? The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses had testified independently that the passengers matching your description. Went out on the deck mere moments before the incident took place, sending you friends signals, were you? Now hold on just a minute there, officer. You've got the wrong bloke. This fine upstanding young gent is mere dear parted. Grandma's sister, niece's cousin, closest companion. The lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? You're surely aware of the reckoning kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time where the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Aye, you make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep an eye open all the time, me and two more often than not. Now, sir, what do you say to a tankard of me finest ale at 4 ye return to your duties, huh? God. Another watered down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest idea what you're talking about, officer. The rents might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait o' Myrtle, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on. So kick off them heavy boots, eh? God, the way he talks. Oh, it's been a while since I've done the beginning of this. I totally forgot how this guy talks. You'll have to excuse these eager, bloody yellow jackets. They've been a spatto kidnapping sea, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they take into clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturous visitors and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Lamincians can be an headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true, but given time, we'll grow on ya. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, welcome to Lamsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of me patrons after a few too many black belly whiskeys. Now, take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning you the way of the city. Oh, the way this guy talks, though, it's hard to read it. Hey, we leveled up. Yeah. Alright guys, well, I am going to end it right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like these content videos, and I will see you all in the next one.